Hey, this is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So Brett said go ahead and shoot this over. So we're going to take a look at your website, see what's going on, and hopefully the right person gets to see this. So right off the bat, think big, big painting. I do like that logo over here. About us, drop down menu, our services, excellent. You have a blog. That's actually pretty good. And I do like how this is click to call. And if you are available 24/7, that's actually really cool for certain things. But just scrolling through. I like I said, like the setup up top. 10% off any interior exterior project that's scheduled on our website. Okay, that is a good way to go about it. Personally, I just think it gives people who may have done full price, a way to do less price. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Everyone does their own thing. I do love veteran owned. You should probably capitalize on that. People like it. Um, at least patriotic people do. But then you're kind of just going through like what it is you're doing. There's nothing really about your services quite yet. If the video is no longer available, definitely take it down. It's just a waste of space here. Residential exterior painting, discover more. Obviously, excellent. You definitely would want to talk about those services instead of just say discover more, click on so you can get to a new page over there. You want to talk. Content is key in this game. Um, I like that. You should always feel proud of your home. 3 steps. There's just a lot about you and what you guys are offering as far as like, you know, why they should choose you, like the value in choosing you. But it's not a lot about, unfortunately, not a lot about I like that minimum job price. Actually, that's pretty good. But there's not a lot about what it is you're actually offering. So one of the big things is that you want people to come to your website, quickly find the service they're looking for, whether it's through the drop-down menu or if they scroll down to see more about you, they read about what you're doing, and then they just click on the next thing to get to the call button. That's the whole point of it. So you definitely want stuff on there because Google is very strict about content, right? They want about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on your homepage in general. And, it'll be a lot harder to rank for anything if you don't have it. But let's take a look at what, you are ranking for. So we have a UR rating of 6, which is basically how strong your website thing is domain, and then you have a DR rating of 15, which is how much Google trusts you. Now you only have 37 backlinks, which is going to influence this a lot. Not and a backlink is where you have your website link somewhere else, and a referring domain is where somebody can click on it and it returns back to you. So you only have 4 referring domains. Now they must be really damn good referring domains for you to have a DR rating of 15. Now I did notice you do have a blog on your website, so that could also help with your DR rating as well. Now, you also do have 76 organic keywords. Now, a keyword is what somebody might click or post in Google to find you, right? Big painting, right? That is who you are, so it's a bit of a cheat there. That's always fun to find out. Big painting companies, painters in Atlanta. Now, this is something what we call a buyer intent keyword, not just an actual keyword, because people are actually looking for a painter in Atlanta. So it's somebody who's local to you who's looking for a word like that. Something like big painting companies. It's not really going to be helpful because it's an international keyword. Anyone across the United States and the world can be searching for these two guys all the way up top. Now you may be getting traffic through it, not a lot, but something. But painters in Atlanta is better because you got 250 people in Atlanta, Georgia, searching for something like that. You're getting one of those people, but because you're on page 3, that's why you're not really going to get anywhere. You need to get higher on the spectrum over there as far as that goes. Painters Atlanta, 350 a month, only one person because you're on position number 2, page 2 actually. So you have the right ideas for certain keywords. It's just that you're not ranking for any of them. You're not high enough on the page for anyone to actually see you. So let's take a look at like your competitors, right? Painters Atlanta, Georgia. We're going to put that in. All right, so somebody's looking for a painter in Atlanta. Now, all over here we have ads. Now, it's very useful to use these guys if you know what you're doing. You got quick ads going on over here. People, it's for quick conversions, stuff like that. And then just scrolling down a little bit, I did not mean to click on that, but it's basically our GMB or Google My Business profile. Now, the cool thing about it is that 30 to 40% of everyone who's searching for anything will click on one of these 3 people. So very important to get in over here as well, because that's where a lot of business can come from. And then we have our organic search where everyone will go to. Anyone can rank over here as long as you're doing the correct things behind the scenes, like I showed you. You got Yelp, Home Advisors, number 1 and 2. People don't care for them as much because they're directory, but we are looking at something like Atlanta Painting Company, right? So let's take a look at this. This is your biggest competitor in the area. Yes, serving Rossville, Georgia, but I already took a peek behind the scenes. They are taking over Atlanta. Now, here's actually a really big keyword right here, painters in Atlanta, Georgia. So they're doing really well with that. But as you can see, something similar. Why choose us? Painted for. Now, a free in-home quote. This is what we call a form submit. Very important to have on your website because people will, because I don't know, you got some people who don't like calling, so you want to give them the easiest way out. There are like many types of communication, and we want to make sure we're covering all the different types of communication to get the most people to our website. Um, Videos are fine. I don't see any reason for them, but they're talking about them again in different areas. These are pictures, but here they are talking about what it is they do. Excellent about that is people want to see that. Decks and fencing. Okay, depends on us. Keep track of your decks and fences, outdoor features. Okay, cool. Learn more. Now, I would have probably put another paragraph here as well, and then obviously 4 steps to improve your home. They're just walking people through the process. Why choose us? Communication. This is what we're going to offer if we start a job with you, and then they're done with the page. So again, they have content, but they're not really focusing a lot on what it is they're actually doing. So let's take a look behind the scenes, see what they're what's going on, see if we can't beat them at their own game. Now they have a UR rating of 39 and a DR rating of 31. So Google does trust them a lot, as well as they have a very strong website. They do have 1,470 backlinks with 245 referring domains. I'm going to assume these referring domains are actually pretty damn strong, simply because they do have a DR rating of 31. Now all that means is we just take the good ones and give it over to you. But they also have 403 organic keywords with 2.8 thousand organic traffic. So let's take a look and see what their keywords are and see if we can't get a hint why they're so successful. So we're going to look at the keyword. We're going to look at the volume over here. So painting company, again, it's a national keyword, so they can be in Kansas City for all we care. There is 19,000 people a month looking for that, and he's getting about 1,200 people to his website through that alone. Now, again, most of these people are probably not even in America, not even in his area, so it doesn't really matter. But then this one does. Atlanta Painting Company, 1,300 people a month searching for it. He's getting almost 500 people a month because he's in the first position for it. So excellent job on that. Painters Atlanta, Atlanta painting contractors. As you can see, just variations of areas and what they're looking for. And there's huge amounts of volume for these people, and he's pulling in a decent chunk of them because he's on the first page. He's where people will see him. And yeah, they'll click him over Yelp. They definitely will. So how does this help you out? All we honestly got to do, increase your backlinks and referring domains. Take them from the other guy, Painters Atlanta. These people. Take it from them. And then from there, you'll increase your ranking obviously very well just by using that stuff. Take the organic keywords, find out the really strong ones, put them on your website, add that content in there. You do those three things: content, keywords, and backlinks, and you'll start ranking without any real issues. Imagine if you can get a lot more than 56 people. What if you can get just 200 more people through your website? What would that do for you? Anyway, that's really all I got. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I really do hope this hits the right person. But other than that, you guys have an amazing day. Bye.